So. Try again. Now we just wait until the answer. Not the answer. Gosh. This video is not sponsored by Zwift, but it's still a cool app. I need to find out if this is actually working. So actually in this stream I wanted to work on the admin tool that we've started. Started a small Node.js server last time. And the database. So for example now I can get the points of interest with get request. We have created this database with the tables poi, user visits, and just the default. And what does it have? I have no idea what this is. But then we also have created, yeah, so this is the Node.js server. Some SQL helper functions, and this is our data model. Pretty simple for now. We just want to capture, but we're not gonna, yeah, this. In the first case we want, or in the first step we want to capture the, we want to record how many visitors can, how many visitors are visiting a point of interest. So every time you walk into a point of interest, going to be a post request to this server. And then in the second step, we're going to implement an admin tool or a web app that you'll be able to look at this data. So from YouTube, it looks still fine. Stream is healthy. Excellent connection. 20,000 kilobits per second. 3 minutes, and YouTube not complaining. That's good. CPU 7%. So let's go. Welcome to stream number 13. Crazy. I'm flying. Let me post the stream link actually in the Discord. Yeah, it finally worked out. I had a bit of a struggle. Because I'm streaming now from a 4K monitor. But apparently I wasn't able to get it running to stream in 4K. So I think it's just 2K now, I don't know. I think I scaled the output resolution to 2K. 140p. I think that's right. Okay, now it should be working. Okay, so the goal maybe for today is that we actually push a that we actually can push to the database from our Unity scene. So we have, wait, music is way too loud. The music better? Well, no one is watching, so no one can. Anyways, we'll find out later. Maybe I can tell myself. Just I wasn't able to get it running to stream in 4K. think it's okay. Just 1, 2, 3. I think I scaled the output resolution to okay. We'll just leave it like this. 100%. Should look good. I'm getting into the red face at OBS. But okay. Yeah, so there's this echo because I was listening to myself. Okay, so what we do is first we need to have the post request here. And we could test it with post mirror or something. Probably good. How are we gonna do this? Ah, here we already set it up. Post visit, we just call it visit. So this is another. The music is still too loud. How is it for you? Yeah. Maybe you cannot hear the music barely anymore, but I think it's too loud. We could also change it here where we're actually running it. Yeah, so let's just have it a bit in the background. Okay. I also still need to hear a bit if our kids are sleeping because my wife just went on a firefighter call. I obviously didn't go because our kids are sleeping and if anyone would take care of them. Sneaky stream. Why sneaky, Ryan? No notification. There was notification, man. Look, notified stream. He's not online. On this server though? Are you even on my server? On the, not on the firefighter vision, on the Josh Pizza Oven. Anyways, let's get going. So we have this endpoint visit, then we have the request, we have the response that we're gonna send. So, and here we want to have, so it's gonna be like the community. We're gonna maybe the thing is you also maybe want to give the user an ID, but how do we know the user ID? So probably on the app side, on the, did I create a picture? I think I created a picture in Paint last time. Yeah, like a data model draft. So let's actually create another. Yeah, I love Paint. Nope, I'm not on that Discord server. I'm on the Firefighter server. Ah, yeah, that's why. So for the augmented reality stuff and the inter navigation, I have another Discord, which is more tied with my main YouTube channel, where I talk about the inter navigation. So that's why you didn't see it. The other is about a VR project that I'm working on, more or less. Lately, I've been working more on the inter navigation, but yeah, we're building a fire truck museum in VR. That's how far we are. Yeah, I mean, I created before already some stuff But now we change to another template. So a lot of stuff redoing, but yeah. Roll that drawing, San Andreas A-type heist plan. Hey, nothing against my drawing. I mean, this is high quality planning for your app. Like, this is the user visits, and where does the user go? And yeah, so let's create another drawing. Okay, so what we have is our Unity app. Oh, screw this. I'm gonna have text, UX, add text. NMX text. No idea, bro. You can't add text? Ah, here. Unity app. What? When I click, well, what do I have to click? I click escape. What do I have to click? Click away? Yeah, click away. I'm not allowed to. Can I move this around? There's no like pick. Can I move it around? I cannot. No, so we're gonna see it. Gonna see it right in a minute. I'm a useless user of this paint. Ah, this is like rendered on the canvas now. So once you out of it, done, you're over. You cannot. Oh, you can crop and move it around probably. Ah, been too long. I use this app. Unity app. Oh. So this will just be a paint tutorial. How to use paint. Good old paint. So I click away. Now I cannot move it. What we can do is... Whoa, magic. Magic. Only for assignments, lol. That's my assignment, dude. Oh gosh, yeah, of course we cannot scale it. Anyways, this is just for simple prototyping, so I don't want this stupid pinsel, voila. I think my wife is back, so I can close the door again. Yep. There was someone stuck in the elevator. Okay, so we have the Unity app, and this is for indoor navigation. Maybe I should have written indoor navigation. So this is, I don't know, Ryan, if you have seen this before. So this is, oh yeah, you've been on the stream before. Struggle of George on MS Paint is compiled. So you've seen this, right? This navigation app. And so one user, or one member on the Discord asked, hey, how can I track if user, you know, I mean, they're apparently when this, eventually when this app will be, when you will publish your app or your test app in beta store or live, then you want to maybe gather some statistics, and one of them is like gathering how many people visit a place. So this is our let's see, this is the corridor here, then our app. shows and go here. And here's a point of interest. Super bad. Yeah, I'm not an artist in MS Paint, but voila. Okay, then we have the Node.js server. And then you have the SQL Lite database. So Ryan, didn't your code work last time for the information regarding how many people is the certain spot, let's say the kitchen or the lawn? I'd never coded this. So you mean on the last stream? On the last stream I just started. I barely started with the whole setup. I mean, it's super complicated to set up. Because this requires a lot of things, like you see the server, SQLite database. We'll just draw something like this. So last time, no, so the diagram from last time was like the database, how I want to store the data inside the database. So the database, you can think of like a box where you put in the information. This user visited this. This user visited this point of interest and at what time. So eventually in the Unity app, we need to create a unique user ID. Yes, I recommend to have some buddies along to help you with the project. Well, that's sometimes good or bad. If you have more people working on something, you need to manage more. Yeah, so there's, I mean, yes, it would be good to have some help. But then how would you do the stream? Like, it would be cool to have someone on stream that we would code together. I would agree. So if anyone out there is working on Unity and want to work on this, let me know. We can partner stream this, or we can have, yeah, so we call this pair programming. We often do this. No, not often. Sometimes at work we do that. So we're two people in front of a computer and we both type. Not both type, but we both think of how to do it. So yeah, it can be very fruitful to move forwards quicker, or to accomplish certain things. Use DeepSeek AI. It's not banned yet in Switzerland, so no. Joke aside, so on this Node.js here we have the get post visit API endpoint, and here we can make a post request, and the post request we sent the UUID. I just abbreviate it like this. Now I'll eat something, finish the diagram, and explain every module. Which diagram? Yeah, go eat something. Enguete, you would say. So we have the visit, and then here in the post request we sent the We don't need to send the time. We just record the time when the post request is sent. We send the point of interest that he visited. The boy ID. Okay. So in the user app, we need to create a unique user ID. And if this doesn't exist, we're going to create it on in the database. So in the table user. Here we have the device mode, device OS, and the user identifier. Okay. So this user ID is just a user ID for in the database. Then we have the user identifier. And you have the device OS and device mode. Device mode, what was device? I think there was something from mode Unity. Oh, let's actually check our and quickly log into this. Yes, goodness gracious. Okay, so here's our backend repository. Let's see if we create any issues with links. That would be great. Nope. That would be helpful. But yeah, we call it endpoint visit. Oh, long day. It was not so long day at the office, but it was demanding. How's the YouTube health? The stream health is still good. Stream health is excellent. So let's check out our backend. Updated the data model, yes. And so, I didn't want to create this. Delete, create a new one. Then rename it. Visit. What the heck? Why it's not updating? There we go. I'll just create a branch. Oh, okay, that was okay. This is just blah blah blah. We're working on it, doing. Oh, I don't have anyone to review this merge request, but let's do this in the normal way. A circuit breaker just a bit low. Oops. So you have to make a fire to cook your dinner or what? Oh no, it's not. Is it dinner time? Plus 5 hours in India. It's now 130? No, 230? 230, yeah. So yeah, this is how you do a Kanban board with just one developer. It doesn't make sense, but it helps to come back to the project. I know what I've been working on actually. I would write down my stuff in the issues. So device was it here? No. I had a list of all the device. Oh, here it is. Device model. No. What I was looking for. But I think that's enough. Be nice to know. So we're also gonna send here the device model. The OS. I mean, it would be nice to of course you never want to like just write into your database. So just to make an apprentice here, we would say, before you do this, like in a production app, you would want to authenticate your app. So you want to have like a OAuth back and forth between your app and the server, kind of like a login, so that the app is actually allowed to push to your app, to your database, because this is obviously this is very dangerous. Somebody could just post to this database random information about, or worse, if you have sensitive data, they could just get data. So I will not handle this in this stream because this is maybe later. Because I don't know good enough about it to do it on stream. I'm struggling now with this Java API. Create a webhook. There I have they have an OAuth system, so that's easier. But if you have to create your own, that's horrible to do. Maybe there's a framework that can help us, but we're gonna look at this obviously later, because I'm not doing this for production level. Express.js OAuth. So yeah, see, like this is many times. So we go from client to user, yes, then I mean, this is a login for the user. I'm not sure if we need OAuth to just register the app to this server. I mean, in the app we could create a secret. Yeah, we could create that kind of a secret in the app that we always have to send, so that they're not random. So whoever gets access to this API, I mean, the API will be online at some point, and then not someone just can post stuff, but obviously this is breakable. So you try to put many things into it, so that not breakable, or less, it needs more effort to break it. How long to get a merge request accepted by code? And the shenanigans of strong ability to think clearly. Oh, sorry about that. Take care. Hey, take care, Ryan. No worries. It's soon bedtime and I'm just confused. Sorry for making these weird noises. Okay. Let's actually get going now. So, so we could have a client secret, or a secret, but let's worry about that later. We first want to get a basic post request. But let's create an issue for that. Add secret load server secret that is stored in the Unity app. Probably when you refactor the Unity app, you can find it. You can find this secret, but it will be attached with some effort. Honestly, I have no idea about how to do this properly in the Unity app, but that's just one way I'm thinking of right now. So there are different tasks attached to this, so you need to actually we have tasks here, right? File items, new task. So one item is load secret in server. Then oh wait, this is load secret in server. Then we have store secret in client. Secret in client. And secret with requests. And verify secret in server. Okay. Okay, so that's the security part of it. Eventually what we also want is that those points of interest are not hard-coded in the app. Eventually want to load them also from the server, from the API, with kind of like the oops, this crashed again. Why does this crash from time to time? Maybe because I never close it. Maybe close. Yes, I do close it. And then it never closes, or what? I don't know, or maybe it's still open. And then the next request, it fails. Why is that? Ah, the server crashes. Okay. That's interesting. So we read it. And then we try to read it again. But yeah, it was closed again. Ah. The request is never finished. Yes, we do send it back. And we send it back, and then we close it. And then why can I not? Why is it crashing then? So the server is running. Here we error the log. Got some logs. And back. Okay, here we look an error. And here we just say console log. Database closed. Okay. We have this half of this. Come on. Yeah. Boom. Not a bit too small. Let's just have this here. Let's move this down here. And here. No. Can I have a whole screen on this side? Oh, I'll just do it like that. Boom. Okay, so now we restart the server. Okay. Server is here. This does not exist. Okay. Maybe closed. And now when we... would have to open it every time we make a request, right? Doesn't make sense, yeah. Is that how you do it, though? For every... Yeah, so with databases, we also have the issues that multiple people can write, and multiple users can read or write. Okay. So imagine 10 people are using the app. 10 people will post requests to the server. So in this case, we should not close it here because otherwise the connection is gone. But I've seen this in an example, so it was a bad example, but yet it doesn't look very efficient to me to open and close the database for every request. We'll see. Yeah, so they will just return this for... Yeah, so the database stays open. Makes sense. Now if we're not live anymore, yes. Let's see. Okay. And close. Oops. We should actually be on this. Yeah, to switch branch. Let's show the branch name. Boom. And close DB4. Now how about the get the post? Oh, we didn't even start it. Okay. So on the post request, so what should we do first? Yeah, let's go into Unity and create a new script. How should we call it? Backend controller server. Not a backend control. Backend. So it's called backend controller. Let's check where we are in the AR app. I think it's here in Vuforia. We also have, did we change something in the scene? No. This music is freaking me out. 90 beats. Too nervous. Yeah, a bit better. Okay. Yes, reload. Okay. Now we have the backend server. We're gonna have it controllers and a backend controller. Add a new game object and control. It doesn't have to have the same name, but it is clear. Yes, it's this one. Those just put them all on one, but yeah. So we have the backend controller. And first thing that we want to have and store. Do we have a save script yet? I don't think we have a save script. Save data. Because eventually we want to read and write the unique user ID. We want to use the same every time. So in the backend we know, this is this app again. So let's look at the other project. Because there we had a save script in my original bachelor thesis. I don't have it here on. So let's just check it out on GitLab. Archived. Active. There you go. That's it. Serialization. Let's download this folder. And let's move those. Let's also have a folder serialization. So let's look at them. Ryan is back. Welcome back. Now I'm working on it how to. The more tabs you open up, the more your hairline margin falls. What's the hairline margin? This? The hairline margin? Damn, I'm getting old. So we need to store this first startup. Okay. So here we want to have a string user, how do we call it? In the other user identifier. So with this is first startup, for example, you can show tutorials. So you know, okay, it's the first time. And then you set it to false and you store it, and then you know later on that it's that it's not the first startup and you cannot show the tutorial. So we have the app data, then we have the save script. So the app data, this is actually the data that's going. We'll create a new game object. App data. Here we're gonna have the app data, and we're gonna have the save script. I don't know. No, I think just the app data. And then here we have the and then the save script. So here it's gonna save it. Here's the persistent data path. Here you have the app data, the save path. And then this is this, and then this is the user identifier. So this is the saved string to int. It's gonna be a string. So this is the save method to save the data. And then so we open a binary stream, file stream. Here we serialize it, we log data save, and this is how we load it. So here we just set those to user identifier. And so on, if this is the first time, just set something. What's the problem? Yeah. Set to 0 or nothing. Set to nothing. So on the first time, there will be nothing. So it says it is first startup, and oh, that's good. With the first startup, we also know, okay, we need to create a user identifier. Actually, we can call the user identifier number here. Let's actually do it in the backend controller. Public string generate user identifier. User identifier. Okay. And blah. Okay. So would now try to find out how to randomly generate a how long should the string be? Probably long enough. Let's Google this. Maybe there's a method for this, how to generate Let's see. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's nice. So we need to import some diagnostics. Won't be found. System. There we go. Okay. Debug prompt. What was it? Debug prompt log. audio log. Yeah, why it is not working? Ah. Unity engine. What? Aha. Unity engine debug. Voila. Okay. So when we load the app now, when we start the app, this should now save and load script. I mean, we have to call this somewhere. Do we have an app start? I don't think we have an app start. I don't think we have an app start somewhere. How did I do this in the thesis? I think I had some util that was controller, startup controller. Oh yeah, so here I had the app data. I had the locales to switch languages. And then we load the data handler. Oh yeah. I didn't even notice those chicks and the don't touch sign. Yeah, that was an Easter egg that I built in. I did this in a previous stream. I think it was the last stream of last year. So let's copy also this startup script. That looks very promising. I'm gonna rename it to start app start controller. Let's change it also here. App start controller. And then we put it in. And we're gonna have it here. App. Ah, not happy with the missing references. Let's remove those. Expected later handle startup. We don't have that. Click the onboarding. That language we don't have. Click names. Don't have. So we start screen. That's this first step. No data. We also don't have the language low. Don't have the locales. We don't have the onboard button. We don't have the dev UI. We don't have a start screen. We don't have a canvas. And start of app guarding app data. Okay. So we have the app data object, we have the script handler, This should be on the update tab of game object. Okay, that makes sense. So here we're gonna also have the save script. And we have, how does it go here? Okay, we just have it. I'll put them on the same app start controller. Just have this private as well. And we just say app data object get component data. There we go, so we don't have to find anything. And then we load the data. Data loaded. So how are we gonna do this now? Actually, we want to listen to this Unity event. Invoke. Because here we invoke the Unity event, but of course we need to listen to it first. All your load data, then maybe in awake. What is in awake? Awake is for start. Oops. What is in the way? So we will listen to an event. C# combinations. Oh, the event and the add listener, just like that. So it would be where is the event attached to the app data? Okay, I would have to go here. App data, data loaded, add listener, and then it'll start up that. So once the data is loaded, start up. And startup. So if it's the first startup, how do we know that? I mean, it will be true. When I load the data, yeah, it file doesn't exist, the save file, then it sets it to true. And then it's invoking it. Then we have here true. And we're gonna generate app data yeah, user. Why is this all stuff? We also have capital letters. This C# style. Probably this. Wait, I just changed it. Yeah. Okay. User identifier. Back controller. Get from the backend. Is it the job of the backend though? Have it in app data, or should we have the app start controller? Have it there. Doesn't have to do something with the backend actually. Let's just have it here. Okay. And handle app startup. Generate. We set the app data and then we store it. Save data. What a useless comment, but whatever. Okay, let's try this out. So then on the second startup, this message should not come. On the first startup, yes, because we did it the first time. But then on the second startup, would load the identifier in here. Here's our identifier. Back in the app data. There it is. So basically now it's stored in the save path. And here it's gone again. So let's see if it... we should have copied it so we know it's the same. We'll see if there's one. So you see there's no message from the app start controller. Data loaded, yeah, so handle app startup. But it should have loaded this. Yes, let's check actually if this is the same. The screenshot. Boom. And then let's compare, where is it? yeah, but obviously it must be the same because we don't generate a new one. We just load the old one. Yeah, so that's pretty much the same. I could have copied into the text editor. But yeah, so created a unique identifier. So each user, it uses the app to create his own identifier that will be stored to the device. So with this we know the identifier already. Now what else do we want to know is probably we should we store the same data? I think we should store the other data the same way. The device model and the device OS. So the device model, how do we get it? There we go. Device model. Let's just log it. You can also just apply some sort of a file system so that when a user interacts with the AR render, you can later on check in the files logs. Yeah, of course we could also do that, but you have to think of the perspective of the admin. So you're sitting in the office and you want to see how many people in the museum walked to this painting or walked to this fire truck. You cannot go on the device and check the logs. But of course, you could also log it on the device and then send it. At the end of the day, we could send it to the server. That would be also a possibility. That would probably also be a proper way to do it. But in our case, we just send the post request right away. Of course, you would need to have an offline solution. I mean, but yeah. Like a live counter. Yeah, so the live counter we'll have in the database. And in the database, we know then we have the counter. From the admin tool, we will then request the database to get the current visitors data. But this is still a lot of things to do. So we're here just creating it basics. Absolute basics. I mean, we haven't even captured the visit yet. This is just in the making. How long are we streaming, by the way? 1 hour 14 minutes. Okay. So here we have HP Elite Desk 800 P6 Tower PC. Okay. HP. So this is our device model. Okay, this is just a string. Well, let's add this to our app data. Public string, what do we say, device model. And then we save it, add it to the save script everywhere. Device model, app data, device model. Need to add it here as well. Public string device model. I think that's just something cool to see. Okay, which devices actually uses the app. Can a user also leave comments or suggestions in like a digital suggestion box set to render? You can read them later on if they appear in the logs. Well, of course. I mean, you could do all sorts of stuff with data. Not at the moment, but eventually we could do this. Often apps just have a form where they can write developers. For example, on our biology app, here we added the check how many questions we have now available in English. So for example, here is coming a question, and now you can report it. Sorry, not. Oh, is this a bug? Let me check. I was here. I close it. Go here. I open it again. No. Before it showed the change language screen, right? That was weird. Anyways, check later on the stream. So in here now I can go here, report question, and here I can write and send. Well, technically we cannot send yet because we don't have it implemented on the backend, but opens the email app and prepares the email. So yeah, but I don't want that. So, but yeah, like in this kind of style, we could add a visual, not a visual, but a form to get feedback. Yeah. Very nice UI of the BO app, makes me want to make it green. Okay, what else is in the system info? We have the operating system. Ah, here. Ah. Okay. iPhone OS, iPad OS, Android. Yeah, but this will still be good. Operating system. Okay, I'll do it like this. Like that. How would we call it here? Device OS. Yeah, call it device OS. We'll do the same here. Public string device OS. Public string OS. And then here app data. Yeah, so this is a simple serializer script. Got this from another YouTuber, I don't remember which one. Oh yeah. Also the project at some point will be completed. It will volunteer for a tester. I will volunteer for a test from a Mac OS device. Yeah. Check if the URL has been captured and serialized. Yeah, for sure. Or you can use it also from your Android, but the problem is you cannot check. You can just test that, not the visit of points of interest. Or you could test the points of interest from the browser, and not from browser, from the editor. If you download and install Unity and open the scene, but you will still have the problem pushed to the server because the server will be online and most likely you will not be able to post from localhost. But yeah, we'll see. We're not there yet. So we store. Now we have in our app startups controller. On the first app start, we want to save this data as well. Device model, system info, device model, and app data device OS info operating system. Let's go. Let's see, where's my Unity? We lost here. We have tons of. Okay, all about. Oh, we don't need to lock this anymore. But is it compiling now? Why? Ah, yeah, so it's just messing things up. If I compile during play script, maybe I can disable this somewhere. Well, yeah, let's start up and we should see here. Nope. Ah, this is not the first time anymore. What I can do to fake the first startup, select this, I think, and it should override the rest. This way I should be able to. Nope. Because it's probably reading and overwriting this. How could we do that? Because it will load. It will load the data first. Okay, then this doesn't make sense. Then I would like to go to the folder and delete. Where is data stored? Windows Unity. What am I using? I'm using the distant path data. App data local low. Any name? Product name? App data local low. And then how is this called? This project? Gosh, pizza often, and then ARNF community. Here we go. Here's our save file. Let's try to read it. Oh, it's serialized, obviously. So if you save this, boom, then we have first app start again. Should have. Yes, there we go. Windows 11 and the Elite Desk Tower. So here we have our information that we need in the client. Let's push that actually, and then navigation project repository. So we have the scene, we have the App Store controller, we have backend code. We didn't do anything yet. Serialization. Here's the serialization script. This is the folder. App data. The save script. And this is just kind of verify code. So handle generate store Okay. We'll do that later. I'll push later. Probably the key. My key is my SSH key. Not valid anymore. Okay, so next we're gonna do is create this post request. We're gonna send this information to the API endpoint. Check on our backend. I was here. Nope. This one. Check table for create new user entry. Check for every. Yeah, so not even there yet. So now we need to create a post request. It's a web request or send in a form to an HTTP server. Ah, this is just a tutorial. And this is just the endpoint. The normal menu script. Start coroutine upload. Now we need the coroutine, okay. Okay. Never done a post request in like the MS Paint. Never done a post request in Unity, so that's gonna be fun. At some point we need to store obviously here we need to store the public thing server URL, and this is gonna be yes, I'm gonna do it like this. Actually copy this example. And then this is starting the coroutine, yep. So would I have to have a public void. So we have different, should we have different endpoint when it's first startup, you could send a request to the server and say, hey, we are a new device, and then the server can create the unique can create the user, so we don't have to check that. And we can still check that in the other following post requests, but yeah, we could do that. So we just send the whole information every time. Can we just do that? Not make it too complicated. So we have what public void send visit data, and then we have the point of interest. Yeah, like that. E multi-part form section, what is that? This is like the data that we add into form. Okay, we need to add some stuff. You need to enter for networking and collections and generic. They're already part of it. Okay, so this is the form data we're gonna send. Visit data. Here we're gonna have the server URL. And here we're gonna add now this is how we can send a file, and this is how we can set the different parameters for the data that we want to send. So here we're going to prepare the data. So we should just add this. Data string. And then we call, no, this is the public method. And then so we have the thing. And then here we're gonna, let's have this as an example. And then so we have the post visit data string. Well, actually we need to start coroutine. Start. Can we have start coroutine? Yeah. Start. Been a while now to work with coroutine. So, and then we have the post visit data, and we send the data string in it. So like this. And then here we're gonna use the data again. Okay. And then here we have to put now together the string for our quest. So we have check our other project. Here we're gonna have the user use string literals here. Try if they call string literals. No, probably not. Like this stuff. Let me just do it like this. Here we have the app data. Can this be an instance? That would be so practical. Can this be an instance? Like so. Public update, public static app data instance, and then awake. In awake. Why is awake not allowed? Ah, void. So this means we only have one app data in the whole app. And then we can, everywhere we can go instance. Then we have access to the access to the data, the fields. So we have that, and then we have and device model. Okay. So this should give us this data string, and we send it to. Aha. So this server is just the base, and then we're gonna add our endpoint for this method, which is visit. So this give. Then here. But we just found out that tomorrow we have firefighter practice and we don't have anyone to take care of the kids. It's why I'm confused. The last what I was thinking about. So we still have is okay in the backend controller. Here. Okay. We just do local host Okay, so this is our current URL. And so now fun stuff is gonna start. We also need this as public instance static backend control instance. Okay. Now we're gonna start sending data, but we don't start yet to do the. Yeah, we still have to implement the endpoint. Well, now let's go to our nav controller. Here we should have arrived at destination. Yes. So here, it showed arrive state. Here we could check if the user is online. Or we can also do this at the backend controller, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, so let's just backend controller instance post. Yeah, and visit data. Thing is, after calling stop, set the current navigation to 0, so we should send this before. Current destination. Totally forgot. We didn't even use this information, so what was this? We need to send the ID in our data model. Too many windows. Here it is. In our, we send the point of interest foreign key. So this is just the ID of the point of interest, right? Yeah. So what we need here is to add boy ID is get the ID. Yep. Okay, so we have the ID as well. And then here we send it as soon as we arrive. And then we should actually see here something in the server. Ooh, now I'm excited. Okay, let me also just do this. There we go. Let me open Unity with this. It has to compile. This. And so start. Server is running. For 3000. And check the script again. Here we should have request data. So, and then we send 200 back. So we just log this request query. I want to see it live, right? Deprecated. What? Request date is empty. Great. But there was a request. Who stand status instead? Okay. Do we just do this? I mean, yeah, there was a request, so that's good. Do we need to restart the server? Oh, we need to set the kitchen as destination. Boom. This is our request that we're sending. Yeah, so this is how a post request look like in its full details. Don't we have a query? Yeah, so visit post client. Where's our data? Message. Query. Query is empty. It's not good. Always send it by post, yeah, otherwise it will not get in here. Let's search for a search in here. Oh, come on, stupid terminal. Yeah, that doesn't help me anyways. Multiple form data. Here is something. Content type. Did we include it? Ah, what we could do is we could actually log it. I quickly need a biological break. and back. So let's check while this data is not coming. Yeah. I check simplified. Wow. Okay. See what we actually are sending. What is the response? Response object. I want to search. Oh, let's do that. Incoming message. We're just gonna copy this. To avoid searching through this whole void, gonna copy this. A new file. Search for unique. Nope, not there. Okay, we don't have data. Why? Let's find out why. This is the data. Maybe because of the... Is a problem? No, I mean this is a string. Or white spaces. Loud in. Yeah, I mean inform data, yeah. I don't get this message, but I mean this PHP. You should use URL code to code your input properly. Mm-hmm. Let's see if this changes something. That not, yeah. Hope that this will change those. Sorry. So, what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it creates some stuff. Okay. It's still empty though. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Param. What do I have? I assume we have Express 3. 4. Oh. Note that the use of extra body parts is not recommended. Rec body, okay. Use the rec body object. Okay. Let's see what you have in the body. Undefined. Not good. Yeah, so basically just try to find out why we're not getting the data here. It would be different in Express 4. Can now use Express JSON and Express coded. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I should be able to do that. Check. So we installed this kind of middleware body parser, which is used here. And then we should be able to use this back body. We cannot require import. Import. Sure. Not allowed or what? No idea. The body part, not the same variable. Nope. Name export not found. I cannot just. Maybe I can do like body parser as. Nope. Oh, what is exported? 40 parser. Hmm. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, actually we can edit this collider. Let's create a new method here in the nav controller. Just called visit. And so we don't call this in the arrived destination. Just in general, visit the point of interest, its destination, point of interest. Boy. So we're not dependent on navigation, but also when we just walk around. That makes sense. Does that make sense? Or then depends. It's a bit different what you want. Do you want where we visit because of destination, or where we visit it just by walking by? That's the difference we should have taken care in the data model. Let's just do the destinations for now. So you arrive at the destination. Destination in the script. It is. Why is this different? Ah. Let's try one thing. they said it different here. Ooh. Post, I like this more with application.js. Yeah, it's like that. We have that as an example. Our code. On the server, there's nothing that changes. Just how we send it. So we're gonna send this as an application JSON. I like that as well now. With this is in the end, this is still a string though. Ah, this is escaped. Just do it like this. Oh, because we're escaping those. Okay, so we have so we'll use this. It's the web request, yes. We'll use this. This and add application data. And then here would have user identifier. Wait. We put this together here. I think that's better, yeah. Bring here. And then here put together our data string. Data string. Is did I miss something? Ah. I see. Okay, then we have the device model. Device OS. We have again the app data. Oh, why do I have not access? Because we're in the string. Oof, that's getting complicated now. This would be this. Oh. Look at work though. Oh, we're gonna see it. Oh, we have user identifier. points of interest, ID, device, model, device hours. See something here? Not bad, Jason. Ooh, there's something coming. Bits of the comma. Probably it's not escaped well. It needs to be escaped as well, I think. Because in JSON everything has to be like string. So we probably need to add those here as well. Yes. But data is coming because this is an identifier. Probably. There we go. And it only happens if we... This is points of interest 1. Go to dimension. Interest ID 0. Office. Ooh. Good stuff. Save that. And visits. So now yeah, so let's call it a day here. So next we need to check. First we need to check is visitor user new. Is something like select down from user ID gleich was it? Yeah. Edit this user ID. Oh, where? Unique. User identifier. Like that. We don't have one. Maybe this one can help us. just have a would have been nice to see there as well. Well, it'll be something like, you know what I would do is insert into user. I have no idea. And then the values. Okay. The user ID I don't want to set. Want to populate, want that the database populates the user ID. I just want to device more device with user identifier. Do we have mode OS and fire? So here we just, one is missing. We're not gonna do the request. Device OS. Or device model. What's that, 400? Bad request, yeah. So if one of those parameters are missing, we're not going to do the request. You have Prettier installed. That's quite a... Oh, why does it wait so long? Not user identifier, right? Yeah. How can I write this? Maybe all. And it's also promise. Let's see what if we use fetch all we get. Oh wow, stream is long now. Error. Unrecognized token. Not open. This is my user ID. Maybe I need to escape them. Strings. But nope. Actually, let's console out, or we can try it manually. That's working. So, user. It will help debugging. Nope. Ah, sorry. Here. Okay, it has worked. This one worked, and now it's into model. Okay, the user has no column named device model. Do we? Ah, we made a mistake. Device mode. There we go. So record the base. Rate the user. And now, question is, when we come again, oh, why are we unreachable? Ah, yes. If we go again, we have a new user. We have a user. Not creating it again. Finding it in the database. It's good. So that's good. No user with this ID. Wait one. And then I would like to receive this right user. What I want is I want to have this ID back so I can use it. To get it back, that would be great. Be amazing. This we need to start this and delete this entry. So it's like as if he's new. Use undefined. Don't really know what I get back. Get anything back. Maybe that's because of this. When you resolve the rows coming back. I mean, we can try this in base itself. If it's coming back. Yeah, I don't get anything back. Then maybe I do this. Just request it again for this. Where's user ID? Did it again. Undefined. Oh, that's not good. We have a user ID. Ah. Yes. There you go. We have user ID 1. It means okay, this one. And now try to again. Check again. No, don't need to restart, but yeah. So it's now the first time. Perfect. So created the user and we read the new user ID. Use with this ID. And now we can actually store the visit. To do this, visits. So user foreign key, point of interest foreign key, visit date, user visit ID. So this is populated by the database. Let's add visit. Visit. It's gonna be insert into visits. Visited date. The foreign key. And point of interest. Foreign key. And values. We have the date. Don't know the date yet. Date now. How did I do it in the other project? This format I want to save. Oh, new date into JSON. Ah. Then we have the point of interest foreign key. So this is should also do back if just is actually listing, otherwise this crashes. Then oh, that's the user ID. Yes, this should actually record a visit. And then we're just gonna use the same as this one. I don't know yet how or that visit, how to get something back from the database that it got stored. Internet user visits with the date user. Oh wait, messed it up. First point of interest, then the user. Okay, let's try to insert our first visit. This super exciting moment. Where do we go first? To kitchen, because we're in the coding kitchen. Cool. Nothing exciting. See here. Oh, work. Bye. No visit. No visit. I could insert here. Ah, it didn't restart my server. And nothing is happening. Okay, now up to the real deal. Should we go there? Should we go there? Go there. Boom. Ordered visit. Ooh, I'm excited now. Is it the correct points of interest? See, points of interest 0. Correct user. Yes. Time 2309, which is UTC. So yeah, we can record the visits. Go somewhere else. Office. Boom. Same user, different point of interest. There you go. Yeah, man. There we have it. We can now post visits to our database. And so what we still need then is to have, of course, we still need to have the endpoints receive to read those visits from the database. I'm gonna do that next time. But basically now we have everything set up so we can save the data in the database. Let's quickly make a recording. And post in the Discord. What should we show? Database. No, not delete those. And then we're done for today. So here we go. let's start now here. App data. Data is loaded. Then we can go kitchen. Boom. Oh, database. Dang it. Why? Ah, we haven't written changes. Oof. Stupid. That was because I was still like locking the database. Okay, so yeah. I mean that's security, but okay. Let's start our recording again. Oh, fail. Now the server was not running. Third time must be good, right? Always good things have three things. Alle guten Dinge sind drei. All good things are three. Okay, here we have the trace backend server. Start the app. We have a unique ID. Just on the server. And on the backend controller. Boom. Pretty cool. Let's see. This. Yeah, I'll do that later. I will close the screen now. Thank you for watching and hope you learned something. I surely did. Cheers.